We are here with LyNdoL DeSCaNT. DeSCaNT. Yeah, here we go.
He sees me. He appreciates me. He loves me unconditionally. The romance begins. He wants me. He thinks he's ever loved and never known the way. Well, this is what I dreamed of, the sweet spot. This really does exist, the sweet spot. Holds my hand and is my best friend. Then he kisses me, and our lives explode in joy. And our lives explode in joy. And our lives explode. Well, this is what I dreamed of, the sweet spot. This really does exist, the sweet spot. It feels so right, both day and night. And then he kisses me, and our lives explode in joy. And our lives explode in joy. And our lives explode in joy.
Come on over, LyNdoL. That is so abruptly finished, but it was such a nice song.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is that a love song or not a love song? It's kind of hard to tell.
It's a love song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably hard to tell because it comes from my imagination.
Ah.
It's not something. It's like what I would imagine it could be like.
A fantasy almost?
Yeah, definitely a fantasy. But I'm also kind of trying to make it manifest.
Good for you. Good for you. It does happen when you're not looking, I always find it.
That's what everybody tells me.
Ah, wow. So have you ever felt like that in some sort of way?
You know, I have, but looking back, it was so long ago, and looking back, it really, I don't know if this happens to other girls, looking back, like, he was really a dick.
Of course. You think you were special?
Well, so I was so in love with the dick, and so then that kind of is confusing, right?
Well, that's kind of like a double entendre.
Actually, it does make sense.
See what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
It's always best to up, right?
Yes, this is true.
That dick.
When or where?
Where? Was it here?
Texas.
Yeah, is that where you're from? Wow. So is it true what they say about Texas?
Everything's big.
Oh my God. I know, right? So what brought you to New York and how long have you been here?
Well, it's going on 3 years.
Okay.
And I came here, I sort of I consider myself a global citizen.
Why?
So my mentality's always been like more on a global level. So I've been trying to like live in other cultures and other cities.
Nice. Like, can you name 4?
Austin.
Still Texas.
Montreal.
But it's like different.
It's different.
It is.
Paris.
Oh, you've been to
New York.
Do you speak French?
Oui.
Oh, because Montreal. You didn't fall in love in Paris?
No.
How?
I don't know. I mean, I think Paris is one of those places where everything's
like in the air
so
there.
Romantic, supposedly. But I think it's also
Too
this
much pressure?
undercurrent of like, if you are the type of person who needs time alone to contemplate and become a better person.
How long were you there?
4 years.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Like so in the water there. It's like,
I know. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm writing songs like this to try to manifest it.
It's gonna happen.
What?
Ah.
Pardon?
Ça c'est beaucoup longtemps.
Oui, c'est vrai. Mais my family is Cajun French.
In real life?
Yes, that's where my last name
Like the ones
comes
in
from.
Texas?
Well, in Louisiana, which is right next door.
You're from like the border of Louisiana, Texas?
No, I mean my family is like first generation Texans. Like they came from
Oh,
Louisiana,
wow.
so that's why I
Cool.
learned French, and then that's why I've ended up in French-speaking countries. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
so
well, Cajun
interesting.
and Creole are different.
Different,
yeah.
but they both are like yummy in the kitchen.
And such a rich
Cajun.
gumbo.
So wait a minute. Did you? Why? Oh.
I think because I traveled enough, but also like it feels really good on my mouth to talk.
Oh, there you go.
So especially when I'm
On it. So you.
no, it's more like I don't, and also I grew up in Houston, so that's a bigger city.
Okay.
Right? So the smaller towns have it more, but also it's like if I'm home, it comes back.
Does
And
your
then
mom
if I'm
sound
away,
like that?
well, my mom's in Puerto Rico now, so no, she doesn't. I guess we kind of all are out and about. So
Wow, you are a global girl.
yeah,
So where was the last place you lived before New York?
Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you.
I've kind of gone out and back and out and back.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's happening.
That's kind of like the home base.
Yeah, but the real reason I came to New York is because I still feel like even being in Paris and stuff, I felt like New York is the cutting edge place for music.
Yeah.
I think even more than LA, I feel like there's a envelope doing very original things. And I am so happy to be in Brooklyn right now.
Yeah,
I just feel
Brooklyn
like
is popping, as they say, right?
So I
It's a
feel like
very
I'm in the right place at the right time.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
really
a good
happy.
feeling.
It is a good
It
feeling.
is. I can see what you mean, though.
I was looking for the audience clapping. I can
That's
never
right
find
here.
that.
That's here, princess. Yeah.
Applause for Brooklyn. Applause for
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Forget about
Bronx,
it.
Sharon, Steph.
I'm Bronx. Every time my mom sees me like plugging Brooklyn, she's like,
See,
"What
we're
about
on
the
the
Bronx?
radio show.
That's where you're from." I know. I love Brooklyn in the Brandon Saloon. It's a great spot. But I do know what you mean. Like Brooklyn is for the kids right now. It's like it is the place for a lot of them, and it's having a renaissance for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
it
you
is a
can't
great
help but
time
absorb.
for named Brooklyn right now. That was like one of the top 5 names of last year
Really?
of kids. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be weird. Are they here? Because I think it'd be weird.
No,
being
they're
Brooklyn
not.
and
Well, I don't know. I'm sure there are. I don't know who they are personally. I know
Right.
one little girl named Brooklyn.
You do? Does she live here?
She does,
Interesting.
and her dad is like in Joan Jett's band. He's a
Okay.
and he's friends with our friend Val Kinsler's.
Okay.
Jessie is like
Cutest
in
little
Brooklyn.
thing.
That's how I know of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, is there some part of her? If she's very young, it seems like she would almost think that the city was named after her.
Possibly.
Right?
I mean, is that
The
what
way
Paris
kids think.
Hilton thinks?
Yes.
Probably,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know. And just so Northwest thinks that the whole
Any direction, Northwest.
it's her.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That could be confusing.
No.
Good for self-esteem.
Yeah, I mean, would you want to be named Queens?
Princess.
Well, there are kids named Bronx now. I know. I don't know any Manhattan.
Madison's.
Yes, exactly. I know. That was the Splash Mermaid, wasn't she, Madison?
Oh, she was.
She was. She was like the first one, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then everyone named their kid a mermaid. Yeah, Daryl Hannah is the coolest. Yeah. She's now with Neil Young.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know.
Interesting coupling's happening.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, he did? I thought they broke up. Oh,
no.
Right after he broke up with someone, he got married?
Well, yeah, you know that very young. She's like Amber. She's very young and beautiful.
The new one?
Yeah, she's like an it girl.
Oh,
yeah,
like a
so
supermodel?
you're thinking of Vanessa Paradis.
The one he had kids with or something?
Yes, they broke up and now he's just married again.
Oh, rebound.
Tom Hanks.
Really? He's going to be on Letterman tonight.
Like bartender Tom Hanks?
I think he
is. Like a bartender Tom Hanks?
Like
in the movie Bartender?
I don't know. I didn't see him in that one.
Like Casey Affleck?
No, like You Got Mail.
Oh, You Got Mail.
Like a You Got Mail Tom Hanks.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm thinking Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Sorry.
Well, you know what they say about Tom Cruise.
What? You don't want to marry him.
It's public knowledge. No, I don't. He still does, and we've seen that his wives change, but he keeps the apartment, and he's always really nice.
Oh, okay.
He is. The wives are always like,
oh,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Tom always seems to be a nice guy. He was out with Siri. We were walking our. He was always very friendly. Yeah. You know. Yeah. Don't judge a book. Remember that. So do you have shows coming up, LyNdoL?
Well, it was my grandmother's name.
Really? Where was she from?
Well, it's a little bit of a mystery because she died when my dad was really young, and like my grandpa or my papa would never talk about her, and my dad never would ask about her. So we really don't know.
Does he have siblings? Your father?
Yeah. So, but it's this family mystery.
Did they have photographs of her?
Mm-hmm. And she used to work in a department store back when women didn't really work.
Where?
In Texas.
Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like this was a long time ago.
She was a rebel.
She was a strong woman.
Nice.
I'm named after her, and we think it's Irish only because anytime I run into anything similar, it's Scottish or Irish, but it's a man.
Ah, so you've never met another LyNdoL?
I've heard of them though.
Okay.
They're out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
There was an actor named
Woman or man?
A man with him.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
Well, good for you. So do you have shows coming up?
I do. So I have one coming up this Thursday, Brooklyn, Greenhouse Cafe.
Okay, where's that?
Yeah.
It's in Brooklyn, like
Right
it's down by
Bay
Bay
Ridge.
Yes.
Oh,
On
Bay
3rd
Ridge.
Avenue.
I'm doing a 30-minute set of my originals, and then the following week on Thursday, I'm with
So the
Ellie
19th.
Abisker. Yes, the 19th, and you can find all this on my website,
Which is
LyNdoL.com. So it's LYN.
Lucky you. So all the other LyNdoLs,
I
you
know,
got
I got
it.
you first.
So there are not too many that are as smart as you.
No,
Exactly.
very few.
You're the smart LyNdoL.
I'm the smart. I'm older than I appear, I think.
Well,
Hence my wisdom, I think.
okay, Oscar Wilde.
So anyway, then I have another gig on the 26th.
Because you could be
Ellie
Oscar,
Abisker.
because
Why?
you could be the.
Oh.
Because you're LyNdoL.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
But
maybe
why
that's-
Oscar Wilde? Because he was so.
Didn't he have that painting, the portrait of Dorian Gray? Wasn't that him?
I don't know, maybe.
And it never aged, right?
This is, 6 Sweet Soubrette. Remember Ellie Abisker?
Oh, I always
I'm
want to
also
go
playing with
there.
her.
Oh, Sweet Soubrette. She's great.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
So I'm playing with her. And then coming up on March 20th is a really awesome gig at the Path with a trio that I'm now playing with.
Good for
Around
you.
Peeler and
Path
Dez.
Cafe.
Yeah. So anyway, lots of things coming up, and then
Great.
the thing I'm most excited about is I just finished recording 9 of my original release soon too. So
9 is a
That's a
lucky
good
number. That's wonderful. So it is National Tortellini Day.
yeah,
It's good.
really,
Yeah, ask Princess. Is it good?
It's delicious. It
that's
would
cool.
be
Maybe you'll have some more. So now we need to get a skeleton from your closet.
I know.
Oh, she's prepared. I like this kind of girl.
Because last time I was not prepared.
Yeah. Well, now you are.
I know.
Takes a repeat offender to know what we pride on our show.
So I've been thinking about this, and
For
I
you.
think the thing that I'm feeling like is a skeleton in the closet is the fact that I voted for George W. Bush the first term.
Wow. Like, did they make him seem really good?
My friend told me that he was really going to be into the education system.
Well, he was.
I obviously knew nothing about what was going on.
Have you seen his artwork recently?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, my daughter is like a freak for finding weird stuff about strange people, and
Yeah.
she has found his art collection.
Oh.
And he paints like himself in the bathtub. He paints himself like in the show, but they're like very like childlike paintings.
Oh my God!
Like he's actually a
those.
nice artist. If you just Google George W. Bush art, you'll see he's actually.
There's
an
a
artist
in here somewhere, folks.
There's
War
a
and Narcissism, a memoir of the Bush years.
Just
He
saying.
paints dogs too, I think. Like he does other things, but like there is him in the bath. Like you see him like sitting, like the long shot. It's pretty cool.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's an artist now. They look like child books, kind of that style.
That's too easy.
They're really good.
The jokes are too easy.
She also Googled
The joke.
George Bush kissing people, and it was like her cover page for a while. Like George was kissing the Wilde, and you will freak out if
The
you
people that he's
kissing.
Interesting.
It's really funny.
Has
I
he
know.
kissed monkeys at the zoo?
You
'Cause I
gotta
think
Google
I saw a picture of that.
Probably that was one of them.
Bless
Yeah.
his
All right.
heart.
So that's pretty naughty.
Bless his heart.
So you did it once,
I did.
and
Second term, I did not, and I was one of the only people who actually left the country when he got elected.
next time,
Everybody
are you
was
going to
like,
vote
"We're
for
gonna
Jeb?
Oh, is he running?
He might.
What?
Open.
At this point, I don't know
Brooklyn
what.
did just lose the Republican or one of the conventions. They wanted it, but Philly got it. So
Oh, okay.
sorry, Brooklyn, not this time. Yeah, it's one of those.
Didn't the Javits Center already get the Grammys?
Well, they think the Barclay Center wanted it.
The Barclays Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
I was thinking they got a red carpet.
The Barclay Center had the Grammys. Oh no, the MTV Awards.
The
Yeah.
MTV Awards.
That's
They
cool.
got
That's
one
big.
red carpet event.
The Miley Awards they had at the
Thank you.
Barclay Center. Yeah, that was the big event. Yeah, she brought twerking to Brooklyn. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Miley's from no, she's not from Texas.
I don't think so.
No, she's not.
She's from the South.
She's
though.
from Tennessee, I think. I don't. Yeah,
Nashville, probably.
I think so. Dolly is her godmother.
Oh, well, she's lucky.
I know.
I would
Could you
love-
imagine?
No.
Dolly is her godmother.
She gets all the breaks. That's.
She grew up in Dollywood,
Oh.
practically. Exactly. I know. Who would you like as your godmother if you could?
That's a good question.
Anyone.
What?
Or your fairy godmother.
Well, there's so many women that I'm like have been such role models to me, but I think that I would have to say Ella Fitzgerald.
Wow. A tisket, a tasket?
Yeah, but
Wow.
the thing is, I don't know much about her, but I'm just such a fan of her singing.
Huh.
So she might be one of those strict mentors. You know what I mean? But she.
Well, thank you so much, LyNdoL.com. And would you like to
Thank
push
you.
a button?
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah, there's another wrap up in Brooklyn. Princess, did you have something you wanted to say before we left? You don't have to walk away yet, LyNdoL.
Well, Mike McHugh and I are going to be at the Greenhouse Cafe. I believe it's the 21st. It's this coming Wednesday.
Great.
So actually, that's more like the 18th.
Yeah, it is the 18th.
Yeah.
Yes, cool. And I want to thank you, Princess, February 15th, Princess, for sitting in for Mike McHugh and having a wonderful time with us today. I want to thank Baby Erection. Yeah. And DeSCaNT, she's the greatest, and Lee Lawless, and LyNdoL DeSCaNT.
Oh, you got it.
Yay! And Caroline, I love you. Thank you so much, Caroline Stewart and Jonathan were the helpers of ReW WhO behind the scenes. Can't do it without you. Branded Saloon, we love you so much. March 13th. Gerard, thanks for sitting in at the beginning, and we will be back at Otto's on Wednesday, February 18th. So enjoy your Valentine's President.
ReverbNation.com.
And I'll see Love, Lust, or Run, and tell me how you think about it.
Lust, Run.
Bye, Brooklyn!
Just to see Bruce sing.
Yeah.
ReW and who? What's that you say? There's a quirky, cool new internet show featuring rising stars and living legends too. It's a life, fun time and full of surprises.